People assume a long absence must mean no one ever knocked. Perhaps desire passed me over. The mirror betrayed me. That opportunity became a drought, so I simply learned to call thirst a spiritual choice. No. I've never struggled to find someone to share a bed with me. I've struggled to understand why a bed should be enough. Because after you've lived long enough with love moving through your life in stranger forms, through intuition, presence, the inexplicable gravity between two people who have barely spoken, the body stops being the most interesting place to touch someone. I learned that attraction is common, recognition is rare. So I became difficult to seduce, not because I cannot feel temptation, I can. But I've learned that wanting someone does not automatically mean they deserve entrance. There are doors in me that beauty can't open. Flirting can't pick the lock. Loneliness doesn't get a key. And chemistry, however electric, doesn't automatically earn the right to become intimacy. I resist seduction deliberately. I want to know what remains when the performance gets tired, when the clever words run out, when there's no audience, when neither of us are trying to become irresistible. Who are you then? That's the person I might fall for. Getting close to me is not easy. My face has probably warned away more people than my mouth ever could. I wear distance naturally, a resting expression that sometimes looks like a locked gate with poor customer service. Perhaps that's useful, because the ones searching for something effortless usually keep walking, but occasionally someone stays. Someone becomes curious instead of intimidated. They notice a warmth behind the walls that doesn't arrive carrying a hammer, ready to break the walls down just to prove they can. They simply learn the entrance slowly, honestly, without demanding access to rooms they have not yet earned. And that's where everything changes, because those few who make it through discover something that I rarely know how to explain. I don't love casually. I don't really know how. Once I recognize someone, once trust has taken root, once I finally put down the instinct to guard the gates, there's an entire world behind me. Loyalty, devotion, playfulness, protection, depth. A tenderness I keep hidden because the world has taught me that precious things should not be left unattended. So no, celibacy is never proof that no one wanted me. It became proof that being wanted stopped impressing me. Bodies can desire bodies without ever meeting the person inside them. I have had enough life to understand the difference. I'm waiting for the human who makes restraint unnecessary. Not because they finally overpower my resistance, but because somewhere between their mind and mine, I forget why I needed it. Someone who understands that beneath the difficult expression, the guarded doors, the stubborn independence, and the refusal to be easily seduced, there was never a man running away from intimacy. There was simply someone waiting for intimacy to mean something. Because beneath everything I have learned, everything I question, everything I protect, there's one language I've never needed translated: love. And if someone ever reaches that far into me, they will understand why I was willing to wait.